I see nothing of her all day.
She'll be home soon. I expect.
Well, your supper's all is on the table by now. Honest.
Alfie, let me pass on to you what I've learned about women folk. Never chase after them. Never. Hold firm. They will bend. It's in their nature. Find you. See how you like it when you find the dog buckled, woman.
The London letter seemed to discompose her ladyship. She near fainted. What is a man to do when a ladyship collapses? Should he catch her? Lay his hands upon a gentlewoman?
And you didn't see Sir Timothy? He ain't been in the post office neither, has he?
No, Minnie, he hasn't.
But I am enjoying Hume's treatise of human nature. At least I think I am. I cannot understand what he means when he says we cannot justify the claim that nature is constant.
I think what he means is it is wrong to believe that things or people will behave in the future as they behave now.
So is he saying we may not be the same person tomorrow that we are today? Human nature. How fascinating. I must read it. Or perhaps you could tell me all about it, Daniel. I don't like it when he says that a promise is only an obligation established by convention.
Ah, we are discussing trust. Now, that is a topic worth deliberating. Laura, wouldn't Miss Lane be wondering where you are?
Miss Lane knows where I am.
I mean the hour. I wouldn't care that our neighbours thought I'd allowed any impropriety under my roof.
We were only discussing a book.
We might know that, but I would be broken-hearted if Miss Lane should think I'd been lax. I shall show you to the door.
What's your hurry, Pa?
I have to repair Thomas Brown's windowsill. Thought I could fit it in before I head over to do Mr. Coulson's flint wall. Then on to Cowman Jolliffe's gatepost this afternoon.
Isn't that rather a lot, Pa?
Work while the work is there, Laura. Fill up your day, it'll fill you up. Invincible.
Mr. Timmins!
Minnie?
Mr. Timmins, can you fix any stones? Because I seen you do walls, I seen you do the font, lions' heads, clock towers, and Mr. Timmins, you always do it so fine.
Thank you, Minnie. No offence, ladies, but I have to get on.
I realise you prefer to do something with a little art in it, Mr. Timmins. You can put as much art as you wish into our windowsill.
Thank you, Mrs. Brown. I am grateful for the work. Now, if you don't mind.
And Mr. Timmins, how did you teach yourself to do all them things and chiselling and rubbing? And Mr. Timmins? Mr. Timmins!
I'm fine. Just let me get up. My back.
Thank you for bringing him home, Dorcas.
How is he faring?
Oh, chafing already. Robert with an injured back is still Robert.
Plenty of rest and recuperation.
There's no way of knowing how long he might be laid there. I'll see if there's some washing I can take in. I believe I can get some cleaning work at the farmhouse while Mrs. Gubbins is away. We will need to keep the money coming in.
I ain't never seen Pa so. The pain of it is there in his eyes. He says so little.
Emma, you have enough to tax you at the best of times. You will need some help. Why not have Laura stay with you for a few days?
Perhaps a week? That sounds grand. Thank you, Dorcas.
I mean, who will do my round?
Oh, sure we will find someone willing.
Around with the postal bag to houses. Me?
A trial, Minnie. Perhaps starting with just one street in order that you can help out. Minnie, the point of this is so that you might come to the aid of the Timmins, since... I'm not saying it was your fault that Mr. Timmins fell.
I was only talking, Mum.
Exactly. If you are to do this, Minnie, it will require you to be calm and considered at every step. Do you understand?
I do, Mum.
I can't stay in bed like this. I must work.
Well, get up, go to work.
Perhaps if tomorrow you pull the strappings tighter on my back. Oh.
Par, how can you lift a hammer if you can't lift a spoon of soup to your mouth?
I want it gone.
Shall I read to you, Par?
Like an old man. Spoon-fed, read to.
You could let your daughter tend you.
It's good to have you home, Laura.
Since I've left, I've dreamed of this day. Being at home. Imagining how it would be. With my family.
Read to me.
Chapter 2. Of Pride and Humility. 'Tis evident that pride and humility, though directly contrary, have yet the same object. This object is self.
And Mark got in and floated down. And Bevis walked along the bank, giving him directions how to pilot the vessel.
Mum, I used to see you out riding with Sir Timothy, didn't I?
You did.
Which, as before, was brought by the willow leaning over the water.
Thank you, Minnie. That will be all.
You was always out riding, weren't you, Mum?
We were. Good night, Minnie.
What is he like? Is he handsome to talk to?
Timothy is a true gentleman. He loved life, and he loved his patch.
Then why did he have to leave us?
Timothy married, and his wife preferred London.
Well, he married the wrong wife then, didn't he? And I shall tell him if I see him. Not really.
He married the right wife, Minnie. She is a gift to him. I have seen it.
He used to come into the post office, didn't he?